Hello again, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be doing two small DIYs I wanted to share with you guys. The first DIY that I wanted to share was this clay pot that I found for $12.99 at the thrift store. I've seen similar ones, different colors at Pottery Barn and other places, but they go up to $130 to $200. So I thought I would make this one over. The supplies you would need is paint. You're gonna need is brown, gray, white paint, water, baking soda or chalk, painting brush, and wet paper towel or a cleaning cloth that is also wet. Here I'm showing you guys that this clay pot has a design on it. I really like that because it's gonna give it another dimension to it, and I'm excited but a little scared to start this project because I've never done it, but I've seen some done, so I'm sure you guys have also seen some. So hopefully you guys would like to try this along with me as well. So here I'm just mixing up the gray, not the gray, the black and the brown. We want it to turn into a gray, but I saw that it was a little too dark, so I started mixing white paint. The white paint that I used was the antique white here that I'm showing you guys. I mixed that in so I could get this a lighter chalk looking gray color. So we're gonna start applying, and I'm going to be using, first I started with light brown so it could, like, the color could combine to it. It's like a khaki color that I used. So I'm using this rounded brush here that you guys see. Then I figured that I didn't really need to use the khaki in the bottom because my pot was already light as it was, and it kind of gave the same color. But the reason why I used it, it was because I wanted, when I wiped down the paint like here, because I didn't want it to be too bold of a dark color. In the beginning, I just wanted it to have a little bit of the other color showing through. I stopped doing the khaki because it was already light, so I figured it would be okay not using it all over, because I was going to take some of the paint off in some places so it could peek through. But I quickly found out I didn't really like that look, so I did start applying it a little bit more thicker, and I was using a circle motion. I meant to say a circle motion because I was tapping it in, but I saw that I didn't really like that method because it was giving like a spongy kind of look, and I didn't want to do too much of that. I know it gives like a little texture, but since the pot already had enough texture already as it was, I didn't really think it needed it. I didn't really like it either because it looked a little spongy to me and not too natural. In my opinion, it looked a little weird, so I just decided to wipe it down with the wet paper towel. And I also thought I would add some chalk when it was dry, and I figured I could do a second coat because I really didn't like how it was being a little too white and looking a little too black and a little too white. Like, it wasn't coming out the way I showed you guys I wanted it. So I thought I would add a little chalk to the paint that I mixed in the first time. I mixed up some more paint, and I did the paint again over this with the chalk included, and then I added more chalk at the end to this white paint as well. I did a whitewash here, as you guys can see. After I did that, I quickly got my wet paper towel and I wiped it down because I didn't want it to look obviously white as it was here. So I wiped it down, and then where I saw that it was more light, I got more of the gray color paint so I could give it this shadowy look, as you guys can see here. It's a little bit hard to explain, but hopefully you guys get it when you guys see this video. So basically I was just wiping down every color, mixing it together, getting this chalky after feel. Everything was a matte color. All the paint that I used was all matte. So make sure you guys get matte, not the gloss or semi-gloss, because then it won't give you that effect at the end. This DIY takes a lot of patience and a lot of correction for me, because at first I was getting a darker color, like a black color, and I wanted it to be more of a gray color. So I kept perfecting it, adding more white. So we got to be a little patient and you'll get there. Just keep adding to get the right color that you're looking for. The white really turned out really nice. I like how the white made it look really chalky, and that's what I was going for. I also wanted to mention the first coat, let it dry, and the 2 other coats you could actually mix in the colors and it will work good, because if I didn't let it dry the first coat, the paint was sliding off of it and I would have to go over it. So I would recommend you guys let the first coat dry. The second and the third coat you could just mix in the colors. So this is the before. Don't get me wrong, I really loved how it looked before, but this is the after. This is the aesthetic I was going for, because I was gonna keep this for my home for the winter. So this went really well with my decor. So that's why I decided to change it, or else I would have probably kept it how it was. But I really love how it turned out. Really like how the color turned out and how the texture feels. If you ask me, it looks similar to the ones they sell at Pottery Barn. And I don't have to spend so much, 130 to 200. That saved me a lot of money. I only paid $13 for the pot, and for the supplies was I already had some of the things, but easily would have been maybe $15 to $20. So the next DIY we're gonna do, it's really simple. I bought this picture frame a while back at the thrift store. I think I only paid $3 for it. It had another print on it, but I didn't really want to use that one. So I decided to use this print that we have here. This one of the car was the one that it had before. So I wanted to use this one. Since Thanksgiving and fall is coming, I think it would go good with the theme. So I decided to use this print. So to make it look a little bit more like a painting, I bought some Mod Podge, and I'm just going to be applying it to the top of the print. As most of you guys have seen, it's the Mod Podge, the matte one. You can use it, and it turned out pretty nice. It looks like a painting, and I think it looks pretty cute in the shelf here at our booth. So hope you guys like these small projects that we did today. Wasn't something too big, but I thought I would share and hope you guys would try them out. So we're at the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys would like to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that button down below and follow us for our next video coming soon. And we're excited for the fall, and we're excited for the new videos to come. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching again. See you soon. Bye-bye.